Super excited to have you join us again. Well, right about now, we'll be delving into personal finance with Charles Fakruha. Charles Fakruha is right here with me in the studio. Hello, good to have you join us today.
Good morning,
Good morning
Perpetua.
to you.
It's nice being here, yes.
Well, we are looking at tips for people to live within their means.
Yes.
Well, that's when there is a means anyway. So,
Yes, I agree with you. In fact, I've been asked that question several times. You know that we are in the middle of the new year. Somebody said middle of the first month of the new year, and that this month is one of the longest months. I said it's all about your perception. You know, if you have planned so well, yes, a lot of things happen. We know. Even the take home, people have said it's not even enough to take them home. You know, now you're not saying how can they live within that their means. Like you have said, even if there is a means, you know. Yes, we are saying results of research has shown that yes, people can actually live within their means. I agree with you. As long as they have a means, you know, you have a source of income. Yes, that is the condition, that is the assumption. And once you have that income, yes, over time you can live within that income. And if you discover that over a period of time you're having issues here and there, then there are two things you could do. Increase your income. Look for other ways to increase what is coming in. Then try to block leakages. Try to reduce your expenses. But if you just go on just reducing expenses, that's going to affect the quality of your life. But if you also just go on trying to increase your income, then I am not checking your expenses. It's also a problem. So that's why we are saying today's topic, living within your means. Now, when we talk of personal finance, we're also looking at your personal performance. Okay. For people to perform very well, there are certain things that affect them, whether at home, in the organization, the environment, you, the person, the process of what you are doing, and of course, the management there also affect how you perform. Now, coming to your personal finance, for you to live within your means, there are certain things you just need to do. And I'll just take them one by one. The first thing is you need to track your income and expenses. You need to track it. Because if you don't know what is coming in, then how are you going to account for what you are spending? If at the end of the month, yes, what you see is 50,000 naira, you know that is what is coming. Now, we've now told you, for you to do your personal finance, you need to now have a budget. But again, we are saying that budget, you should prepare the budget even before this money comes. You already have an idea. You see, we are still in the first month of the new year, that's January, and a lot of companies are doing strategic sessions. I know I've been involved in several of them, and this issue keeps coming up. Where do we want to be in the next 6 months? What they're asking each of the departments in those firms, where is your budget? What are you budgeting for? Now, they prepare that budget. You now have to look at where are you going to fund this budget? Where is the income coming from? What is income you are expecting? Then your expenses. So you need to track your income and your expenses. And how do you track your expenses? We have said a budget, or you need to develop this habit of writing down whatever expenses you are making. Yes, you might say it is a bit tedious, but I am saying on a daily basis, when you are at home, before you finally relax for the day, get a good jotter, a pencil, try to recollect. You know, on a daily basis, that day you will still remember some of those things, and you just put those expenses, and you leave it there, put the dates. The next day, do a similar day. At the end of the week, maybe on a Friday evening or on the Saturday morning, you cross-check, you'll be amazed. You'll be able to see certain things. And research has also shown that if you're able to track, the chances that you're going to reduce those expenses by 20% is there. Because you will see, eating out, I've spent so much, you know. Then moving on to the next week, you'll be cautious. And that's why we are saying you can live within your business. That's the first one. Track your income and your expense. The second one is spend less than you make.
Of course.
If you know that if you make 100,000, then spend less than that 100,000. Because if you spend more than that, of course, I don't want to mock Nigeria. You are getting a revenue of less than 10 trillion, and your expenses is about 22 trillion. You already have a deficit, and you are now looking for easy ways and means. I don't know, or what I do.
Even the ways and means, that's what was owed. It's not new. It's something that was owed CBN. So they can't repay it now. So they are asking that we should securitize. But
let's leave that. So the third thing you do is to avoid consumer debt. I've said it several times. What do you mean by that? You know, the only thing I can advise you to take facility, or maybe for your mortgage.
Okay.
For your mortgage. But there are certain household items, you know, there's no need for you to get it using facilities.
Okay.
Yes.
Loans.
Right? Loan to, I mean, people take, yes, even you tell me, okay, maybe a car is a necessity. You can use a car loan, you know, that you pay over a period of time. There's nothing wrong with that. But certain items that people bring to your office or your place of business, avoid it.
If you're a broadcaster, what of television? I just want to be...
Yes, because you know how important it is to you. It's an asset to you, you know. Okay. Yeah, just like your mortgage. Nobody is saying mortgage is not, it's good.
Yeah.
But of course, you will pay till for the rest of your life. And you know that it's an investment. Unlike your rent, that's an expense. So I advise that. But avoid most consumer debt.
All right. Very quickly, in wrapping up, just one more thought.
Yeah, we'll just take one more. Minimize your lifestyle. Minimize your lifestyle inflation.
What's lifestyle inflation?
Yes. Lifestyle inflation, these are things you cannot, is out of your control.
Okay.
You are taking 100,000, you live maybe in a one-room apartment, you get promoted in your office, they increase your salary, you say your level has changed. You want to go and rent a flat. That's lifestyle inflation.
Well, the level has changed.
Yes. Now, you now realize that people that used to come to you to ask for maybe 1,000 naira, because your level has changed, they will increase what they're asking from you. So minimize.
So what's the right attitude, really? Let's say, I mean, 100% increase in salary or 250% increase in salary. Probably you changed, maybe you changed the company or something.
Yes.
So how do you react to that?
Just like when you are giving a bonus, do you need to spend all the bonus? You know?
So you should still stay in one-room apartment.
No, we're not saying
when you're
that.
now earning 500,000
yes,
naira per month.
what stops you from, yes, you take a very decent 2-bedroom flat.
Okay.
And maybe that's your 500,000, maybe your housing allowance for the year, maybe 700 more. You just want to spend everything on that housing.
All right.
You could get a good 2-bedroom for that, for less that amount, and you still save. So lifestyle inflation will always come.
But it has to be minimal.
Minimal. Okay. Imagine if you get married. That's also lifestyle inflation, because you're not talking of just one person, you're talking of yourself. Before you know what, a third person has joined the family. So all these, your expenses will increase.
All right.
So you need to minimize it. Before I go,
we have to end it there because of our time. Thank you so much for coming and for sharing. I mean, I'll remember lifestyle inflation.
Okay.
So even when my income doubles, maybe 500%,
yes,
I'll try to be nice.
You can make use of 300%.
I'll be humble.
Exactly. That's it.
Thank you so much, Charles Pakroha. Well, that's our offering for today. Many thanks for watching. My name is Perpetua Fasame Peter. But before then, let's bring you the quote for the day. And this is a very, very interesting one. And I guess you will like this particular quote. And so, yeah, I guess it's on the screen now. Okay, so I guess this is malfunctioning here. But of course, I'll get to it very soon. Okay. All right, here we are. Okay. Okay, so this one says, tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn. Wow, that's quite interesting. And this particular one is by Benjamin Franklin. Interesting, a very good one right there. So it's not just about telling people or teaching them, you have to involve them. When they are part of the process, it stays more with them, it sticks with them. You know, they can almost tell, I mean, it becomes a picture sort of because it's something they have been part of. Well, thank you again for joining us. Bye for now. Do enjoy the rest of the day. I am Perpetua Fasami Peter.